All right, we are at the start of chapter 2 here, and a couple things I did forget to mention in the first part of this video. I don't know what the speedrun tactics actually are for this game. I've never watched a speedrun of it yet, so anybody who's going to be in the comments talking about how I'm doing this completely wrong, I know. I'm pretty sure I am. If I decide to do this again, I will actually look up stuff and be more prepared. But what you're seeing is my first attempt at doing this in this game, but also kind of doing a speed run at all. But enough of that. So here I'm just going straight to the final boss, and the reason I am is because I know this map pretty well, and there's a big kind of marker explaining where to go, the big tornado, and I'm just gonna stop at a checkpoint just in case I die because um, I said this before, I'll say it again. Out of all the bosses so far that I have fought in this, which I think I've fought all of them, between the last two runs I did, I think I fought every single boss. This one, the main final boss of this chapter, is my least favorite. It's the one I don't like the most, and in my opinion, it is the one that I think needs to get tweaked because there's some stuff that I just feel it doesn't feel good. Like, it just doesn't feel really good to fight this boss. There was another one, which I'll talk about when we get to Chapter 4, but I figured out that was just me not really playing the game optimally. Once I figured that out, it was a lot easier. But this one, this guy, the Rat Sage dude, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Especially his final phase, because the tornado crap is annoying, and I don't know about you guys, but he would alternate whenever I would redo the fight between summoning one tornado and summoning like 10. And the reason it's annoying is because every time the tornado hits you, you get stuck in an animation where it flies you off. And I think that's annoying, especially when later on in the game, you also fight something that makes tornadoes. And that does something different, which I think is better, even though it's still annoying. But that's man, and this might just be a me issue. I know other people had issues with this fight, with it just being difficult in general. But I don't know if maybe I'm the only one who genuinely thinks that this boss needs to get tweaked. That he's kind of poorly designed a little bit. I mean, there's other bosses that I get annoyed because they kind of follow that Souls-like trend of just having incredibly low windows of attack and then doing like 20 hit combos that you're supposed to dodge. And another thing is with the dodge system normally in this, that was kind of another reason I was having issues, was because sometimes it'd feel like they're doing attacks that you can't dodge all of them, even though dodging is your main mechanic of avoiding damage. That could just be me being picky and everything, and I'm fine with that. It's my opinion. I could be wrong. But, I mean, regardless of that, I don't really have a strategy for this. I just hopped on the cloud, went to the tornado, and just try to dodge whenever he looks like he's going to do an attack. I do have most of this stuff memorized, which is why I feel the way I do. I didn't really feel like it was a matter of me just not willing to learn his moveset. I did. I know you're going to see me dodging a whole lot because of the mod I have on here, but that's just because I can. I fought this boss at least like 75 times my first go around. I know all of his movesets. I can dodge them relatively easily with one or two if I didn't have the mod on, but it's that final phase with all those tornadoes and stuff that really just annoys me, because he kind of loses a lot of his windows when you would attack because the tornado just kind of throws you away. And then every now and then he'll follow that up with a different attack that also does an animation, and it's just annoying in general. I know I'm saying all this and you're seeing this fight, and this, I think, is one of the cleaner fights I've ever had for any boss in this game, let alone this guy in particular. But no, trust me, I know a lot of you guys know this if you fought this boss already. He's a pain in the neck, and I do think he just needs to be tweaked. That's what I mean right there. And that was my fault. I'm not saying like that was like bull crap, that was just me not doing anything. But when I'm fighting this guy normally, it was just a pain in the neck. And like I said, right now he has one tornado. I don't know if that has something to do with the clones, but sometimes I would fight him and he would have like 10 of them out at one time, and it was just super annoying. But yeah, that's the end of chapter 2. Took all like 5 minutes. I don't know. However long that boss fight took was how long the chapter took. So I am going to just shut up again, and I will meet up in a couple minutes when we start chapter 3.
With the wind and sand you've endured here, did you reach the forgotten kingdom at the end of the land? Did you find the clash of stones and the fall of Tiger's acolyte? If you shut your ears and heed only your inner murmur, I fear the more you yearn for flawless endings, the further you'll stray from the path. Rats and cats, neither grasped their destiny, and yet neither admitted it. Listen closely, young one. Their complaints ride upon the wind.